What's up, peeps? Archie here, and as you can see, I am joined. Oh wait, this wasn't supposed to be showing at first. God dang it. Okay, there we go. It's spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. We're having a cookie later. All right, let me try this again. Archie here, and I am joined by a very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Dovely Columbidae. I'm a morning dove VTuber. It's very nice to meet you.
Yes, I'm very, very excited to have you here because it's a snack party.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited because you're here as well, but
but also because you get to eat.
because I get to eat. This is actually my breakfast right now, so.
Oh my god.
Like,
I hope you don't have a stomachache.
I mean, it should be fine. It's 30 snacks. We'll be fine. This is, oh my god, this is basically like my equivalent of a girl dinner, I guess.
Archie girl dinner moment.
Okay, I guess introductory question. What is the most, like, girl dinner that you've ever had?
Oh my god, I think the most girl dinner I've ever had was a bag of Nerds gummy clusters. I think that was the most girl dinner I've ever had.
Oh my god. I mean, that would do it. That would definitely do it.
My stomach did hurt. I enjoyed it in the moment, but as I was laying down to sleep, I was like, perhaps this was not the move.
Yes, that's always how it goes. For me, I think it was like, it was either like right before a little like vacation away or gearing up for a move or something, but I basically had to resort to whatever I had left in my fridge, and that ended up being a couple slices of deli ham wrapped in a slice of Colby Jack cheese.
No, you know what? That's pretty solid. You know, you're getting your protein in there.
Dairy.
It's not the worst girl dinner.
This will be a lot more fruitful, and that's actually funny because there is fruit later in the stream. But it's also good because we're starting with bam, something that has fruit in it. Alrighty, but here's the ASMR crackling of the package.
You know how to say apple in Korean, Archie?
I do not know how to. I know how to say it in Japanese. It's ringo, but
in Korean, it's sagwa.
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 Okay.
Yes.
Nice. Here is our first bite of the
Okay,
apple
first
cookies. Bite. Oh, hey, wait a minute. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Nutri-Grain bars. This is like the exact same texture, flavor.
Yeah, like it's crumbly.
And
like the filling is like exactly the same.
Yeah, very much so. But you know, I was looking at a lot of these and thinking like, dang, they might be pretty similar to things I've already had before, so it won't be like too throwing me for a loop, I don't think.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these have like American equivalents. This one is kind of like, yeah, it's like Nutri-Grain / Big Newton texture.
Yeah, definitely. Funny story. Whoa. Sorry. I like spoke and like crumbs started flying out of my mouth.
It is really crumbly.
I used to be obsessed with Nutri-Grain bars, and you want to know why?
Really?
Yeah. It's because they had like a high amount of riboflavin, and I constantly forget what riboflavin does as a nutrient. I just love the name riboflavin.
You were just like the word.
It just sounded so cool, so I was like, oh my god, riboflavin.
Yeah.
And so anytime anything had riboflavin in it, I was like, oh my god, yes, I gotta have it.
That's so funny. Like, why? Like, you just liked the name, and then you just went out of your way to eat it.
Pretty much.
That's so funny.
Moving on to the next one, also apple flavored. Figured since this is my breakfast, it'd be a good breakfasty thing. We got a Hai-Tai French pie.
Yeah, I'm looking at mine, and I think mine is actually strawberry flavor because it says dalgi on it, which is strawberry.
Oh.
It's the same concept. Oh. It just crumbled out. I'll open my desk. That's okay.
I'm also struggling to open
Ooh,
mine.
interesting. Okay, yeah. So it's got the filling on top.
Okay. Yeah, it's like a little pastry. Are you ready?
Yup. Take our
Let's go
bite.
for it. Ooh.
Mmm.
Okay.
Mm,
The texture.
Flaky.
Yeah, it's very flaky. This isn't like too bad. I mean, mine like I don't know if you're running into this, but mine is like halfway glazed on top, and then it just
Yeah.
sort of ends.
Yeah, it's like kind of gave up at the end, but that's okay. We can see the effort was made by the machine.
Yes.
I think.
Very much so. Very much so.
I like their deli. The bottom
Mhm.
is a little bit dry.
Yeah, I'm
But
sort
I
of
feel
getting
like
that too.
I feel like that's a common thing with a lot of Korean snacks, in my opinion. Like a lot of them are kind of like dry and crumbly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is fine, but I like when they're moist.
All right. Well, if that is dry, maybe we can wet our palates a little bit with some, bam, coffee.
Coffee.
Man, natural transitions. You gotta love it.
Archie worked so hard on this to
I
make
kind of did, actually.
everything make sense.
I already got mine mixed up. I got a little spoon. I spilled something.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Alright,
no.
1 second, I gotta get scissors to open this.
And Archie's always prepared. I try to be. I try to be. You know, I gotta take my snacking seriously. As a hummingbird, you gotta know your sugar intakes, when and where to get your fill in. And you gotta, like, swat away other hummingbirds who might be coming in to take your food. And you're just like, the hummingbirds are so
What,
aggressive.
rivals?
Yes, they're so aggressive. I don't know if you've
They
ever
really
seen
are,
them
though.
just chasing each other around a feeder.
I've been chased by a hummingbird.
Oh my god, you have?
Yeah, while wearing red.
Oh no! How did you respond? Were you just like running away?
I just kind of, yeah, I was just kind of running away from it. I was just like, oh my god, like.
Oh man.
But I mean, it was like not like I wasn't scared of it, but it did keep trying to like ram itself into my body, you know? It's just like, can we stop?
Oh man, we have very different hummingbird experiences. Because back when I was in college, there was a summer vacation. I think it was like the first year after college, the first summer. I went back home for a little bit, and we had a hummingbird feeder set out, and we had some hummingbirds going there. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit outside with it and just like prop my finger right in front of the nectar holes and see if a hummingbird perches on it. And they did!
Oh my god, did it work?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I got hummingbirds to perch on my
That's
finger. It was so
cool.
good. They have such small, delicate little feet. It is so
Oh my
so
Oh my
amazing.
gosh, you're so lucky.
But yes, I think we should get started on the coffee before it gets too
Alright.
cold. I've only had coffee once, and it was more of like a dessert coffee. So
Wait, you've only had coffee like once? Like ever?
yeah, I don't drink coffee. I don't do like
Oh my
any sort of
gosh.
energy drinks, nothing like that.
Your body must be so powerful.
I have been told on several occasions, mind you, I've been told that I raw dog life. Like that's the exact phrasing that they used.
It's true, no. You do raw dog life.
But like, I don't know if that's necessarily the way I'd want to phrase it, you know? But I guess here we go, bottoms up with the coffee.
Bottoms up. It's alright. It's alright coffee.
Oh, it's actually a lot sweeter than. Okay, there's the bitterness. Never mind. This is,
You were
okay, this is
you were
more like
wow.
this is more just like chocolatey, and there's like no complete bitterness.
No,
Empty.
there's the coffee.
I need to down the rest of this, or else it's not gonna like it's just gonna be sitting on my desk. Well, let us move on to the next breakfast item, I guess, because we're still in the
Okay.
breakfast mode. Next is going to be the Crown Butter Waffles. Wait a minute, no, I should have saved some of the coffee. I was going to dip the butter waffles in the coffee. I'm such a fool. Alrighty, I got one. They're very
This
thin.
bad boy.
Oh, this essentially just looks like a waffle cone.
It kind of reminds me of like a pizzelle.
What's
like
that?
a pizzelle? Is that what they're called?
I don't know.
I
Describe
don't
it.
know. It's kind of like a pressed like waffle pastry kind of thing.
Okay, I don't think I've ever had that before.
They're traditional Italian waffle cookies.
Oh,
So yeah, I
okay.
think they're kind of they look a little like this. They look a
Gotcha.
little like this.
Very interesting. I guess
I'm
in
gonna
that
take my
case, we
bite.
will test out the taste, see how it is.
Or crunchy.
Mm-hmm. Very crunchy. Yeah, this would have been so good dipped in the coffee. Why?
I
Like-
still have coffee, so I'm gonna dip mine.
All right, let me know how it is, please.
I will.
Maybe it'll help because it does have that sweetness to it. Could help like make the
Yeah, it's
coffee a
good.
little sweet.
Good dip in the coffee. It's good.
All right.
Oh.
Very, very good to know. I just hear crumb, crumb, crumb.
You hear my crunch? I'm so sorry.
It's got that crunch.
It's got that crunch.
So when it comes to snacks, what tend to be like your favorite types?
I really like popcorners.
Oh yeah.
I really like popcorners. I really like I have a sweet tooth, so I tend to prefer like sweet snacks.
Mhm,
I really
mhm.
like they sell these like chocolate covered like frozen fruits that I really like to eat.
Oh yeah. For me, it tends to be like I also have a sweet tooth, but it kind of
Mhm.
depends because like when it comes to candies, I don't know. There are some like hard candies that I like Jolly Ranchers and things like that. But I think I mostly prefer like gummies, like sour gummy
I
worms
like
especially.
gummies.
Sour gummy worms,
Oh, yeah?
so good. But most of my snacking tends to be like potato or tortilla chips.
Yeah,
so
I
many
do
potato
have a
chips.
weak spot for potato chips. Oh
And
my
it's
gosh.
so easy to just down an entire bag accidentally.
Yeah, literally, I have to buy myself those like single serve ones because
Mhm.
otherwise, like, I can't trust myself not to just eat the entire bag.
Oh my god, get one of those like 60 snack pack sort of things.
Yeah, that's what I get. I get those things, so I just eat the one little bag, and I'm like, okay, Dove, that's all you get.
There are a lot of times where I'll buy just like a ton of snack foods and the cashiers will be like, oh, throwing a party? And I'm like, haha, you bet.
For
No,
me.
I'm stocking this for myself.
Party for one. Do you have a
Oh.
favorite flavor of chips?
Do I have a favorite flavor? Ooh.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I definitely have a favorite chip. It is chili cheese Fritos.
Oh yeah,
So the chili cheese like powder is very, very good.
it is. So
But
good.
it gets like, oh god, the powder from the chips, they always just get like coated on your fingers, no matter like how much
Yeah,
you lick them
the-
off.
My pro strat for you is if you
Mhm.
use chopsticks to eat them,
Oh,
it doesn't get on your fingers.
Wow.
I do that for Cheetos too. Like I don't
Very
want
good.
the Cheeto all over my fingers.
I would have never thought of that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dovely.
If you try it, let me know how it goes.
I'm just gonna be out in public with a bag of chips in one hand, a pair of chopsticks in the other, just walking down the street. All right, next snack. Let's go for it. Next one
Okay.
is the Coke. I don't know how to say this one.
I don't know either. I always just call them the ass cookies, even though I know that's not what they
No,
should
that
be
is
called.
perfectly. That is totally what they should be. The Coke ass cookies.
The ass cookies. Yeah, let me. Okay, so I think I had like 2.
Yes, I also had 2. I had one that is coffee
Okay,
flavored and another that just says white.
The 2 flavors, coffee and white.
Coffee.
Yeah, I think the white is just white chocolate. I think.
Yes.
But okay, which one are we? Which one are we trying first? I love these actually. I really like these.
Oh, really? Let's start
Yeah.
with coffee since
Okay.
one of us
We did just-
maybe still has coffee.
I do.
Oh, but here's a bite of the the cocktails cookie.
Cocktails.
Ooh. I really like the texture on this one.
Mm-hmm. It kind of
Very-
like melt in your mouth a little bit
Yeah.
after the
Ooh.
first bite.
I can see why you like them so much. Ooh.
Yeah, they're one of my
Very-
favorites.
Oh, what would you rate the cocktails? I gotta
The
say
way you're
it's so.
saying it is so funny to me.
I just have to. It's just.
Cocktails.
You gotta add that rasp to it. I would say that this is. Let's see. I would say it's like a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I would give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
I'd like
it's
these.
very, very good. And let's move on to the white one. I think mine might be crumbled up significantly.
No!
Might not have survived that. Yep, there's crumbs. Okay. It's fine. I need a vacuum anyway, eventually.
Yeah, I'm definitely after the stream. I'm gonna vacuum around my desk because I got so many crumbs all over the place.
All right, here we go. Ooh. Yeah, that one's also very, very good.
I think I like the white one better than the coffee one.
Yeah. Let's move on to a little healthier option. We got the
Brown
5-grain cookie. Oh my god!
Wait, what?
I just looked down at my microphone, and the like little pop filter is just covered in crumbs. It's just like flung out of my mouth. Oh god, I'm gonna have to wash this later. How do I wash it?
Wipe it down.
Oh my god. Okay. Well.
Alright, I got them.
That doesn't affect anything. Alrighty, what have
This
we got?
looks like it's gonna taste like a Belvita. I might be wrong though.
For me,
Oh, it smells like sesame, black sesame.
let's try it. Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, very sweet actually.
Yeah, like a weird. Oh my god, where have I tasted this before? Oh, okay. Texture-wise, I know where I've had this texture before. Do you know what Nutter Butters are?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, it is.
So-
yeah, it's the texture is very
it's
similar.
the same texture as a Nutter Butter.
Yeah.
I was like thrown for a loop for a second. It's like, what?
Nutter cracker. Mm-hmm.
It is so weird.
I found that tastes peanutty too. Like a little bit.
A little bit. Oh my god, my desk is getting covered in cookie wrappers.
Same. I've got the empty ones here, and I've got like my half-eaten ones. Like,
Yeah,
in another
I have a couple
pile.
half-eaten ones, too. So the only ones I've finished so far were that first apple cookie that we had and the coffee cocked ass. It's just so fun to see it that way.
I'm gonna just start saying it like that every time.
You just see it passing by in the grocery store.
Yeah, and I'll be like, oh, me and Archie ate that.
It just-
Cooked ass.
All right, well, solid 5-grain cookie, I would say. Pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it. It's sweeter than I thought it was gonna be.
Mm-hmm. I would say 7.5 out of 10.
I'd say the same. Honestly, I feel like every time I'm about to say a number, you say the exact number I was gonna say. I'm like, whoa.
Wow.
We're
Maybe we have the
insane.
same taste.
Same taste buds.
Mm-hmm. Next snack, which is the grain bar. It's not quite as big as the image I have on there. Just like,
No, I don't think I have this one, sadly.
oh dang. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see. Or wait a minute. No, I don't think I have that Delos cookie that you have.
Delos cookie? Okay, let me see.
Yeah. So you can eat that while I eat this.
Oh, okay, yeah, the one that looks exactly like a the airplane cookie.
Yeah. It does look like a Biscoff cookie.
Yeah,
now that you mention
Biscoff! It looks like Biscoff!
I love
Okay, I'll eat mine.
Biscoff.
Me
I mean,
too!
it's a little iffy on planes because they can be really dry, and
That's
the
true.
fact that they
That's
only give
true.
you like 5 drops of water in a cup at a
Yeah,
time.
God.
Ugh. So,
Okay, I will-
so it could be a little rough sometimes. Or,
I will try that.
alternatively, if you don't want a Biscoff cookie, we can give you 3 tiny pretzels in a bag.
or yeah, pretty much actually. I was gonna say sometimes peanuts, and I was like, I don't think they do peanuts anymore because
they
allergies.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. It might be good that you got the Biscoff cookie.
Oh, is it awful?
It's not awful. Well, I can't tell if it's awful or not yet. I can't bite into it. It is rock solid.
Oh no!
Okay. I'm going to toss it out just a second. Oh, okay.
I could hear your tooth trying to break through it.
It's okay. I don't need a dentist. Oh my god. It is so
Just fighting for your life with that thing.
This thing better have like 1 billion grams of fiber. Oh my.
Yeah, right.
Okay, but I do like it. It does have like a cereal taste to it. So that's where the grain's coming in. Oh, wait a minute. This tastes like corn pops. This tastes exactly
does
like
it?
corn pops. Yes, it's corn pops, but like with with the texture of stone. Let us move on to the next. We got the Chocolheim hazelnut.
Oh, you know, it kind of looks like a Kit Kat bar, but like out of not chocolate.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like a cookie Kit Kat.
Cookie Kit Kat bar.
It's a
sort of.
cookie Kit Kat cocked ass. Cookie Kit Kat cocked.
Do we crack this like a Kit Kat? Because I feel like that's gonna get crumbs all over the place.
Mine already came pre-cracked, so.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
just bite into mine like a sinner.
If you want to be like completely blasphemous, bite into a Kit Kat bar, but bite into it sideways.
That is blasphemous.
I've seen that image online, and it's like it riles so many people up. Oh, it's got that Nutella in the middle. Oh, hazelnut spread, so good. Next snack, what do we got on the list? Oh, it's the green tea. All right.
So true.
I have steeped it a little bit.
Alright, I'm
The
gonna sip
water
it.
is now colored different.
Yeah, it's like it kind of looks like piss. I'm gonna be
A
real.
little bit.
If it looks like if you're really dehydrated, it looks like a really dehydrated.
I don't know. Mine. Wait. Should I be talking about this?
Share PC.
This is my dirt. My urine dirt. Like, I don't know. It sort of gets more of like an amber, sort of like yellow-orange color, doesn't it?
Yeah, this looks like slightly green. And
Yeah.
most piss is not
If
slightly
your
green.
pee is slightly green, you might want to
That's
check
probably
that
concerning, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't
Okay.
like it. I didn't think I would, but yeah, I don't like it.
out. Okay, well, I also
It
don't
like-
like tea, so here we go, bottoms
It
up.
kind of smells good, but like, yeah.
I mostly taste the water, which is good. Which is good. Yeah, it's not my favorite either.
It's like okay. It's okay.
Yeah. See, when they said green tea, I was thinking more along the lines of like matcha or something, which I've also never had. But
Matcha. I enjoy matcha, but yeah, this is definitely not matcha.
okay. Yeah, maybe it'll be better as a dip for the
Yeah,
upcoming
that's
snacks.
true. Maybe.
First we got the Kabuto rice crackers. There are a couple
Yes. So
that came-
these are a childhood favorite.
Oh really? Oh, where did I go?
Yeah.
What the heck? It didn't register me for a second. I like glitched out and had a seizure. Jesus. Okay.
Good.
But we're back now. We're so back.
They're so back.
So I have two. I have like a little long boy, and I've got a roundy man.
Yes, I also have both of those.
I'm gonna go for the long boy first.
Okay, let's do long boy. I'm still trying to
Oh.
open mine. It doesn't want to open.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. I finally got it.
They kind of taste like a rice cake, but yeah, they do have like a little powdery thing on top of them.
Mm-hmm. It's like kind of sweet.
Very interesting. I'm gonna try it dipped in the green tea, and we'll see how that works.
Mm.
It's fine. It's fine.
I always like eating these with like the side with the like the white stuff on it.
Uh-huh.
Like down, like facing my tongue.
Oh, okay.
Because it kind of like starts to melt in your mouth a little bit and makes it like sweeter. I don't know if that's the proper way to eat it, but that's how I always did it. My Korean grandparents would always have like a ton of these in the closet. So when I was hungry there, I would just go sneaking in,
Nice. Nice.
grab some.
My grandparents, on the other hand, oh my god. So, they would have a few snacks from this decade, but
This decade!
normally it would be a bunch of like expired like 8 years ago or something like that, and then it's just like, why are you still holding on to this? Well, we save them for when the kids visit, and it's like,
my white grandmother does the same thing.
I once visited, I think, my grandparents on my dad's side, or my great grandparents, one of the two, and they had a bottle of, I think it was like Coca-Cola or Pepsi or something in their fridge. And we visited back in what, like early 2000s, I think.
Oh my goodness.
This bottle had expired in like 1994.
The worst thing that I ever found at my white grandma's house was because she lived during the Great Depression, right? So she just hoards shit.
Right.
And so we found a like a sunscreen that expired in like 1982.
Oh my god! I didn't even know sunscreen expires.
Like, yeah, and I was like, Grandma, I don't even think this will work.
Oh my god. Well, the next one I have up is the CW Choco Chip.
These are interesting because they're cookies, but they have like mochi in the middle.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what the filling is. Well, let us see what they're like. Mmm.
They're kind of like chocolate chip cookies, sort of.
Yeah, very chewy. Very, very chewy.
Yeah. You can definitely like kind of feel the mochi in it.
I don't think I've ever had mochi. But like when I see it being made in like anime and stuff like that, it always looks very elastic and gummy, and now I can finally see why. Wow.
Yeah.
That's such an interesting texture. Oh my god.
It is, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's like very chewy. Are you okay? Oh no!
I'm really not sure about this tea though. I don't know if
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the tea.
It's just sitting there, and like I want to try it. I want to have more of it because I don't want to waste it.
But it's just not my fave.
It's like the longer it sits there, the more tea flavor.
Yeah, the more it steams, the more bitter it gets.
Here, I'll try it again. Maybe the chocolate chip will help counteract the taste. Nope, it's just stronger.
No, oh no.
Okay, well, it's fine. It's fine. I wasn't expecting to like the tea anyway. I'm sure that some people will like tea. If you do like tea, this is definitely a tea. So there you go.
We can't say if it's good or not because we don't like it, but maybe you would.
Yes. Okay.
Korean tea is cha.
Next up, we got the Crown Cream Bowl White Cake. I'm not sure what's going on with that name, but
it looks like a moon pie.
Kind of does. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's two little soft wafer thingies coated in chocolate with a little cream center.
It's like a moon pie, but it's like cream instead of marshmallow. Love that.
Yeah, I love it too. I love that almost as much as I dislove this tea. So
dislove.
Yes.
Also, I love that Jonathan said 2 out of 2 birds confirmed this is a tea.
Yes.
So true. This is definitely tea.
4 out of 5 doctors say, "Yep, that's tea."
That's tea.
The 5th one is dead.
It's giving 2 out of 2 dentists recommend this toothpaste.
2 out of 2 dentists recommend giving this to your enemies so that you don't have to deal with it. They do.
Make it their problem. That's a common phrase in dental school.
Make it their problem.
Source, I made it up.
Oh, you have cavities? You have braces? Make it somebody else's problem.
Pass it to the next guy.
God, I wish I could have passed my braces on to the next person. Oh my
Same.
God. I had to have braces twice.
Oh no, that's awful.
It was so awful. I had them in middle school, and it was like, oh, okay, well, middle school's the worst time to have any sort of abnormality.
Yeah, right.
But then I guess we'll just go through it, and then I did, and my teeth were straight after that. It was like, okay, we're done now, right? They never
Sounds
gave me
good.
a retainer, so
Oh God.
it
No.
just all shifted back. And it doesn't help that a lot of my favorite snack foods, like, all got thrown out the window because I couldn't eat them with braces on.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah. Anytime I had popcorn, one of the braces would inevitably snap.
Yeah.
I couldn't have any chips. I couldn't. It was so bad. But I remember when the day came that I finally got my braces off in high school, my mom just took me to the grocery store and we just bought a ton of snacks to make up for lost time.
Oh, that's so nice.
I had so much. I had corn nuts, and I love
Oh
corn
my
nuts.
God. Yes, I love corn nuts too.
They're so simple. It's just corn oil, and salt, and it works.
Some good crunch.
I want to finish more of this cream bowl cake, but we have to move on.
I know, there's so. I literally now I've gotten to the point where I'm just taking bites instead of like eating the entire
Yeah,
thing.
same.
Because it's like I'm getting full.
I didn't expect that. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, okay, we'll just have like one here. It's a sample pack, but
Yeah.
there's still so much.
There's a lot.
I didn't expect 30 to be so much. Well, this is gonna be about the halfway point. This is gonna be the CW rice cake. Okay, well, here goes a bite.
With more food.
Yep, same amount chew.
It's pretty similar to the other one. The chocolate chip one.
That's fine. No, gotta try the original before you branch out to the other flavors. Though we did it in reverse order, so I guess not. All right, we're gonna move on. I'm actually really excited for this one. It's, I believe, yakwa. Is that how you say it? It's funny because when
yakwa.
Yeah.
Yep.
When I first saw this, like, because I'm not familiar with any sort of like international foods that much, unfortunately, at least when it comes to like snack foods and things, I looked at this, I saw the shape, and I was like, oh, is this one of those like pondering things that people are talking about?
It's like a really, really tiny one.
Yeah, that's what I thought it'd be.
It kind of looks a little like one. It is
And,
not a pondering, but it does. I see why you thought that.
Yeah. Maybe it's just because I watch a lot of Hololive and like Fuumoko.
Yeah, no.
Ooh, it smells very sweet. I think it's like honey flavored, if I'm not mistaken. It's got some honey to it. Okay. Oh, very interesting. So, what are your thoughts on this, Dudley? Have you had these before?
I have had things similar to this. I don't think I've had this exact one.
Okay.
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah. It's like, it kind of has the same texture as like a half-baked cookie, maybe?
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it.
Wait a minute, I'm just noticing the smell. It smells like Play-Doh. Doesn't it?
Well, yeah, it kind of smells like Play-Doh, yeah.
It kind of smells like Play-Doh.
I feel like it smells a little more cinnamony than Play-Doh, but...
Yeah, there's definitely like some flavored Play-Doh. It's flavored Play-Doh.
Flavored Play-Doh, yeah.
I'm gonna try and dip it in the tea. Maybe the honey will help mitigate the taste. I'm like really trying to give this tea a chance.
I gave up immediately.
The
You
yakwa
don't know how
cancels out the
Play-Doh
taste. It is completely like neutral. There's no taste.
Neutral.
I found the antithesis to the green tea.
It's natural born enemy.
Let's move on to the next snack. The Hai Tai Oh Yes cake.
Oh, yes.
Which I just realized is the exact same catchphrase as Mettaton from Undertale.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh yes.
Yeah. And I've had these many times as well. They're fine. They're pretty good.
Oh yeah.
They're kind of like, they kind of remind me of, like Korean Little Debbie.
How do they compare to the cream bowl cake?
They're very similar. I think.
Okay.
I just took a bite and yeah, that's pretty similar.
Mm-hmm.
A little more cakey.
Yeah.
But-
Ooh, they do look like it. Yeah. Yeah, a lot more cakey. And it has a chocolate filling instead of a
Yeah.
white cream one. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Jonathan, what's the verdict? Oh yes or oh no?
Oh,
I think oh yes.
I would say, oh, all right.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Like, if
Oh,
it's the one thing
okay.
you got, it's like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I could eat that. All right, let's go on to the Sando biscuit. This is
Alright.
looks like a little Oreo cookie, basically. Well, a little bigger than an Oreo cookie, but same concept. And it's got strawberry filling.
Kind of just
Ooh.
tastes like a Ritz cracker with strawberry filling.
Yeah. Actually, it's the exact same taste as a Ritz cracker. Oh my god.
It's like same
Okay.
consistency and kind of
Mhm.
sweetness.
It's fluffy, light. Yeah. I can get behind it.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm. Moving on, there are only a few more snacks left, and I think
Yeah, we're getting through
it's
it.
time for the mango jelly
Jelly
cup.
cup. Okay, so whenever I open these, I always get sprayed with the juice.
Oh.
So I'm trying to avoid that right now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to get sprayed by the juice, because that sounds kind of hot. Anyway,
There we
oh,
go.
this is kind of tough.
Okay, I
can
got
see
mine
what-
open.
Oh, there we go. I'm getting. Whoa, it's dripping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, it's
Okay,
really dripping.
so-
Stop it.
How you have to do it with these
Mhm.
is you just slurp as hard as you can,
Oh, okay.
so it's all in your mouth at once.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'll set down my
so-
spoon. Because I thought.
All right, chat. You ready for slurp?
Just a
Oh,
second.
you got a spoon.
I thought I'd have
I
to
mean,
get
you-
a spoon.
you could use a spoon, but
Oh, I'll
like
keep it
growing
in the
up, we
back
would
burner.
always just like, you know.
Okay. I'm almost there. I'm trying to be very delicate about it because there is a lot of fluid.
Yeah,
in
there's a
here.
lot of
Oh my God.
liquid. You can kind of sip some off the top if you're trying to like,
Okay.
you know.
Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. Initial flavors. It kind of tastes like. I know what this tastes like. This tastes like the little like freezy pops, you know?
Oh yeah.
It tastes like those, but like melted down a little bit, so it's not as icy. Okay, I think I'm ready.
All right, you ready to slurp?
All right, on the count of 3, you can count us down.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Mmm. I have a little bit of like residual mango juice with me. There we go. Wow, that jelly is like very, very chewy. What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's all over my hands. God dang.
Yeah, mine's all over my face.
That's okay.
Jelly on my face.
So when I was a kid, a
Mhm.
particular challenge that I gave to myself is
Mhm.
anytime I had Jello, especially like Jello cubes, I would try
Mhm.
to swallow it all down. I wouldn't chew it. I wouldn't do anything like that. I just try to like gulp it all in one go.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Um,
No, it's good. These like remind me of my childhood because we would always get this big plastic bear full of these. But the
oh,
ones I had were like a little bit smaller, but then we would just like eat those all the time.
gotcha. It does seem like a good snack for like a summer day or something like that.
Yeah, it's nice. It's like
Very
refreshing a little bit. Yeah.
Then from the mango jelly, I believe we move on to the candies. Yeah.
Hi, Chews! Yay!
Hi, Chew.
Okay, so I got strawberry, blue raspberry, and blue Hawaii.
Oh, wait, what? Green Hawaii?
Blue Hawaii.
Blue Hawaii. Oh.
That's my third one.
The texture actually reminds me of there's this other candy that I really like called a Now and Later.
I like Now and Laters. Although Now and
Yeah.
Laters always got stuck in my teeth so bad.
Oh, really?
Because I wouldn't let them melt enough. And I'd just start chomping on it.
But yeah, I think the fun thing about Now and Laters is like they start out really hard, and then after you chew
And then
on
they
them
get
for a little while,
soft.
they get
Yeah, they
really,
get
really
soft.
soft. All right. As soon as I'm done chewing these candies,
Chewing this
we can
100
move-
times.
Oh my god. We'll move on to the next little candy thing, which is I just called it orange candy. This was the
Orange
one.
candy.
It was the one thing I couldn't find. It's got like a little bear as its logo, and it's got an orange inside that. And that's all it says.
I think I might not have this one.
Maybe not. It is a very
I've
small.
I've got an Americano candy, and I've got grape bubblegum.
Oh, okay. Because the other one I have is a Puchow Cola candy. So you can take your
Alright.
pick.
I'll eat the grape bubblegum.
Okay. We'll go with the fruit ones.
Yeah, we'll go with like fruity.
Okay. I've definitely had these sorts of like orange candies before. What is it? It's not exactly like a Jolly Rancher, but it's still like that hard candy. Maybe like a little chewier, but not by much. Or maybe that's just the sugar sticking to my teeth. I can't like move it around in my mouth that way. Alrighty. Verdict on the orange candy? It's orange candy. It's hard to go wrong with it.
It's
you know.
definitely orange candy.
How's your gum? How's your grape bubble gum?
It's good. It's
Yeah?
pretty good. Got nice flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
God, I'm starting to see like so many. I still have so many candies and chocolates that I have to. Oh boy.
You're gonna have to
this
eat
really
some before
is
they go
going to be my
stale.
lunch. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Next snack for me is going to be, oh right, the Ikwang ginger jelly. I forgot about that one.
Okay, I don't think I have this one either, so I will eat this little guy. I have an Americano candy. It's like a hard candy.
It kind of looks like, oh, I know I've seen this sort of like texture and consistency before, but let me chew it. Yeah. It's more along the lines of like taffy. Would that be a good comparison? Oh wow, it's like really strong ginger.
Mine tastes like butterscotch with like a slight flavor of coffee.
Oh, okay. That doesn't sound too bad, honestly. Is it a
Yeah,
hard
pretty
candy
good.
or soft?
It's hard.
Okay. Oh. Whoa, the ginger jelly kind of gets like hot at the end. Whoa.
Oh,
That is really weird. This is wild. What?
that's interesting.
This is so interesting. What the heck? I kind of want to see, would it be good, like, dipped in the tea? I'm trying so hard. I don't want to give anything a bad review for this. Like, not that it's being sponsored or anything, I just...
You can give bad reviews. Oh my god, I don't usually eat this many snacks in one sitting, and my tummy is like, what are you doing?
Oh, no.
I'm
Well,
like,
we're
listen,
at the tail end of
there's
it, at
only
least.
5 left.
There's only 5 left. There's only 5 left. We're almost there.
It's interesting that it gets hot at the end. It's very interesting.
Yeah, like, I don't know why. I didn't imagine. Because ginger's not that spicy.
I feel like the root can be if you're just eating, like, if you're chewing ginger root, but
Maybe. I'm very blessed in that I have a pretty decent spice tolerance, I would say.
oh, nice.
It allows me to eat a lot of interesting foods. I love Indian curry, the way it just like
Ooh.
drains your sinuses and it's so good. The first time I ever had Indian food
Mhm.
was our college English department. It's like a little celebration for our class graduating. They took a bunch of us out to Indian food, and that was really, really
Oh.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went to this local little Indian place, and I wasn't really sure how spicy things got, so I just like played it safe and went for medium. They like said
Mhm.
mild, medium, or hot. So I
Yeah.
just went with medium. And afterwards, like after we were done eating and everything, one of the other students walked up to me, like, and she was sitting at the other end of the table.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, a bunch of us were like talking, and like we were really impressed that you went for the medium option. We always took you as more of a mild sort of guy.
Mild sort of guy.
And I was like, oh, okay, thanks.
Is this a compliment? Is this a
I didn't know what to make of that. I was like, oh, okay, I guess.
I feel like hot at Indian restaurants usually does not play. Like usually my mouth is burning, but my skin around my mouth is burning.
I mean, I know for sure that I have a threshold because at the beginning of the year to celebrate 200 followers, I did a 1-chip challenge. I think it was like a Carolina Reaper and some like scorpion.
Oh my god, that's
pepper.
crazy.
It was awful. It was
Oh my
absolutely
god.
awful. I couldn't
I was
tell.
thrown up.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if my stomach was churning because of the like heat inside of it, or because like the heat combined with the ice cream I ate to mitigate it was like maybe it was like curdling in my stomach. I don't know. It was awful though.
No.
It felt like I was getting stabbed from the inside out.
No.
Yeah. I don't want to like dwell too much on it. I want to.
You're like, I don't want to
memory.
remember that time in my life.
We're gonna have cola candy instead. I don't know if you have any like childhood memories with it or anything like that. I'm gonna.
Pucha, I don't think I really ate much as a kid, but I've had it lots of times. Pucha, I like because it kind of has these like hard bits in it that you chew. So like it's kind of like a high chew, but then there are these little like hard bits in it, and it's kind of like I kind of just like the texture of the little hard bits. I don't know. It's like I like the change in texture a little bit. It's kind of fun.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just the cola one. It also seems to have a little bit of like juice inside. Like
it's kind of like juicy. Yeah, it's a little juicy.
Yeah,
it's very good.
I'm
I
not
like
the biggest fan of cola candies, like cola flavor.
I
don't know. It's like not the flavor I'd expect from candy, but this one seems to make it work.
Makes it work. Wow, high praise from Archie.
So next up is going to be transitioning from the cola candy to an actual soda. I don't know how to pronounce this.
So Lotte is like I think it's a Korean brand. Oh yeah, no, it is. This is a Korean box. I don't know, like for a second.
Do you forget that we were doing a Korean snack?
For a second, my brain was like, "This is a Japanese snack box," and I was like, "Oh, look there, that's Korean." And then I was like, "Oh my god, all of it's Korean." Okay,
My
yeah,
god.
Lotte. So this is Mochus. I think it's kind of similar to Japanese, like if you've had like Calpis, like Calpico.
I have not.
It's very similar, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, we got strawberry here.
See, when I saw it, I thought it was pronounced like Milkies, and I was like, that's interesting.
No Milkies! I don't know how you'll feel about it, because it is kind of like milky, sort of like.
Oh, okay.
It's carbonated.
Carbonated. Okay. Carbonated milky strawberry soda. See how that goes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
You like it? Okay. I was like, I don't know how Archie's gonna feel about this.
Yeah, I mean, I like strawberry flavor, so. And it's like not. It doesn't taste too much like milk, honestly.
Yeah.
Like the carbonation
like
definitely.
It's just kind of like creamy, but not creamy.
Yeah.
It's hard to describe.
But yeah, it's very good. I don't know if you're running into this problem, but I feel like as I aged, as I became an adult, I tend to drink less soda now. I definitely have a lot less soda in my life than I did as a kid.
Yeah, I feel like I'm mostly just a water drinker these days. But
yeah.
I have some other stuff sometimes, but I feel like most of the time.
It's not like I definitely still have a palate for it. Like I still like soda, and I'll get it like every once in a while on occasion, but definitely not. I think what it is like when you're in charge of your own groceries and you have your own like budget to work with.
Yeah.
A lot of the more, I guess like extra seeming stuff kind of falls to the wayside.
Yeah.
Like the most I'll get is like some fruit juice, things like that.
Yeah.
OJ.
I'm feeling wild. Get some juice.
What are we having with the Milkies? We are having. Well, first we're gonna have these. They're called. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Jangya.
Jangya. Okay. Yeah. We're having those. I'm not sure what sort of flavor to expect from them, but they have an interesting shape. Little like pumpkin-looking things.
I think it's like a Korean traditional sweet.
Okay.
I might be wrong. I don't know.
Are you
See if it tastes like it.
by any chance struggling to open this packet? Oh, wait a minute. I got it.
I was able to get it. I had to like rip it though.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay. Chat, you ready for the crunch?
Let's go. Let's go for the crunch. Ooh, okay. It kind of tastes like... Oh, man. This
It's
reminds
kinda
me of...
cinnamon sugary, kind of.
Yeah, yeah. It kind of reminds me of, like, cinnamon sugar cereal. Like, I could definitely see this in a bowl of milk.
Mmm.
Yeah, it's good. Definitely not what I was expecting. I was expecting more of, like, a chip.
Yeah,
Potato
yeah.
chip or something.
No, it's good.
I like it. Ooh, and it pairs well with the milk, too. Ooh. Or not the milk, the milkies.
The milk is.
The milkies.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think that's like, it means like, it's awesome, or like it's, I like it, I think is what it means. Something like
I
that.
like it, Puffs. Okay.
Like, I love it. It's awesome. Like, I think it has that kind of meaning.
Gotcha. I mean, it does make sense with the little kid.
Little kid,
thumbs up.
yeah.
It's got the belly button just sticking out way too far.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. That's weird as hell.
Yeah, the more I
can't
look at this
really
mascot,
see.
like, why?
Yeah, he's really kind of strange, isn't he?
He is
He
very
kind of
strange.
reminds me of. Have you seen Smiling Friends?
Oh, I have seen it like making the rounds, but I haven't seen it
He
myself.
kind of looks like Pim a little bit. If Pim was
Okay.
like a human.
Pim's the little like pink guy, right?
Yeah, little pink guy.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Okay, we're in the home stretch. There are only 3 snack packs left. One is the, I believe this is Nongxian Honey Twist.
Yeah. So these are one of my favorite snacks.
Oh, really?
I ate these all the time in college. They're just like sweet and nice and good to eat.
Gotcha.
I would always eat them while I was playing video games in college,
Mhm.
avoiding my work, avoiding my
Procrastinating.
papers.
Yep.
So like most of the time I could keep up, but like whenever I had like a 20-page paper due, I would always struggle to like finish it. Like the 10-page papers were not really too bad. But
Yeah.
the 20-page ones were just fucking awful. And those I would be like at the last minute still like, Jesus Christ, what else can I write? Like,
I think for me, the real struggles came whenever there was like a lot of research that had to be done on it. Because if you had to
yeah.
like cite however many sources to fill in this paper, like that's where it became too much work for me. God, wait, what was that database that we'd use all the time? I can't even remember the name of it, but it's been so long. I just have a lot of memories of like, oh, JSTOR, that's what it was. It was
oh, JSTOR, yeah, you had to use JSTOR.
I can't
Oh
believe
my
we're
God,
bonding over a citing sources database.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
JSTOR. Oh, God.
JSTOR.
So many memories. So much trauma. But okay, the honey twist. Yeah, I like the texture of the spirals. That's very good.
Yeah, I just like the sweet like covering.
We're gonna have roasted and seasoned laver. This is a seaweed snack.
Yeah. So
This is actually my first time having a seaweed snack.
really?
Yeah.
So in Korean, so in Japanese they call this nori, but in
Mhm.
Korean we call it kim. So like
Kim.
kim.
Okay.
And so funny story about this is one time my dad took me and my brother to a museum,
Mhm.
and we are both half Korean, me and my brother, and so we ate kim all the time as a kid.
Uh-huh.
And so we went to a museum, and they were like, in Asian countries, people will eat seaweed, and all the
Oh.
kids were like, ew, and me and my brother just walked up to the guy and just started eating all of it because like we ate it all the time at home. And so all the kids were like, oh my god, they're eating seaweed, and we were just sitting there like, nom, nom, nom. But yeah, I love kim. I have been eating kim since I was a kid.
I mean,
I don't know how you'll feel about it though if you didn't grow up eating it.
yeah, it'll be interesting. I do remember, I don't know if this is just like a rumor or something like that,
Mhm.
but there's that whole thing about like ice cream being partly made of seaweed or something like that.
I don't think I heard about that.
Really? I remember hearing that
Mhm.
all the time as a kid. That was like the one fun fact that was like the
Oh.
playground staple.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
But it is very, very thin. Okay. I imagine
It
it's
is.
going to be like papery when I bite into it.
I
Oh,
love kim.
oh wow. Okay. Very salty. Wow.
Hmm.
I mean, makes sense. It's from the sea.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can't say it's like my favorite snack for sure.
That makes yeah, no, that makes sense.
It does feel like it's a little bit
tastes
of an
like
acquired
childhood
taste.
for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, definitely tastes like seaweed. I will give it that.
Yeah.
I don't know what else
Wow.
to say about it. It's,
I love it. It's the best with rice, though.
oh, with rice. I mean, that would make sense.
You put a little
'cause-
white rice in it.
Mhm.
My favorite thing was as a kid, my mom would make a bulgogi,
Mhm.
and you would take the kim, and then you put a little rice in the kim, and then you get a piece of bulgogi, put it in the kim, you wrap it all up, and eat it. Delicious. Bulgogi is it's a type of marinated meat. It's marinated beef, I think, but it's
Oh,
like it's
okay.
kind of like it's kind of sweet. sort of.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Like I think some Korean flavors like kimchi people don't like too much, but bulgogi I feel like universally a lot of people like it.
Okay.
So you should try it
Interesting.
sometime.
Yeah. With that, we are finally at the end of the snackage, and I saved what might be the best for last. I don't know. We'll find out. For me, it is bulldog ramen.
Buldak is like popular because it's like spicy,
It's
so I feel
nice.
like you might like it. For me,
Uh-huh.
I have chocolate corns, so mine
Okay.
is quite different from yours, but that's okay. We're still gonna eat this.
Yeah.
These chocolate corns look like Cheetos but brown, and I'm gonna be honest, they kind of look like poop.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is-
that's what I have.
that's what she's
um,
got.
But they kind of look like little pieces of poop. To be honest, with you.
A little
Like,
bit.
looking at them.
Hopefully they don't taste like that. With the ramen, for me, it isn't like you cook it as ramen and then like eat it that way. What we do apparently is we smash it in the package and then
Yeah, and then you
sprinkle
eat it.
the dust in
Mhm.
there and then like shake it up.
Then you just eat it. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be very interesting. I've never had
Yeah.
dry ramen, gonna be honest.
It tastes exactly like you would think it would taste.
I mean, yeah, I don't see why adding the water would be.
I'm gonna be honest though, these chocolate corns are weird as hell because it literally is the consistency of a Cheeto, but it's chocolate.
Oh, very interesting.
So that's very strange.
Yeah, I can see why that would be something to throw people
It's
off.
very odd.
All right, I'm gonna try to crush it against my chest because I got pecs like
Okay.
a madman.
Whoa.
I don't actually. I just.
That's okay, I
no.
believe you.
Thank you. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna try and get the like sound on the mic. There we go. Ooh. Okay, one more.
I heard a little snappy snap.
Get it nice and broken apart. No, I spilled it. Ah, god dang it. Okay,
No.
It was just one little noodle on the ground. It's fine.
No, that's okay.
All right, and then we add the flavoring. Good, good.
Flavor.
So many wrappers. So many wrappers. And then,
I literally, the pile on my desk is like covering part of the monitor.
yeah. All right. There is the shaky shakes. Looks good. Looks very good, actually. Okay. Try a bite. And. Oh. Yeah. Tastes like dried ramen. I do like
Yeah.
the spice on it. The spice is very nice.
Yeah, I feel like buldak has like a very like specific flavor.
Ooh, that is like very hot too. Ooh.
Yeah, it like sneaks up on you a little bit. Like the more you eat it, the more you're like, oh.
Yeah, yeah. It's interesting how like different cultures do spice. Because like
Yeah,
Indian, I feel is
definitely.
very focused on draining the sinuses. Like
yeah,
it's very like alleviating. But then
Yeah.
like you go to Thai and Thai spice,
Uh-huh.
like it's very upfront about yes, this is spicy.
this is spicy.
And then Korean, yeah, like you were saying, it kind of like builds up over time.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, this is so weird. I like it though. It's interesting.
Oh god, you like it.
With that, I think that's all of it. I think
Yeah, we've
completed-
eaten it all.
Yeah, well, I mean, we tried it all.
Well,
We've
we haven't
definitely not
finished
eaten
it
all of it.
We're gonna work on that.
Yes, eventually, over the course of a few days, probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Oh my god. But thank you so much for joining me. I had such a good time, Dovely.
Yeah, I did too. Thank you for doing this with me. I'm
Yeah,
glad you got
very-
to try a bunch of my childhood food. I'll teach you one more phrase before we end.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
in Korean, when to say like it's delicious,
Mm-hmm.
it's 맛있어요.
Mashisoyo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that means it's
mashisoyo.
delicious. It's
Okay.
like in Japanese, oishi,
Mm-hmm.
like mashisoyo. That means like it's very tasty. It's delicious.
Alrighty. Mashisoyo. I will keep
Yeah,
that one
yeah,
in
yeah.
mind.